Hi everyone, so I have a quick little update on the alleged Turkesterone scam that's going on right now with Derek for More Plates, More Dates and Greg Doucette. So if you haven't seen my previous video, go watch it. That'll bring you all up to speed. But if you haven't watched it and you want a quick rundown, basically an ISO certified laboratory did testing on the Turkesterone supplements that More Plates, More Dates and Greg Doucette are selling, and they found that there is barely any Turkesterone in these products, and they're essentially just filled with beta-ecdysterone. Now, More Plates, More Dates initially responded by giving out his own independent laboratory testing. It used an inadequate testing method that it was not able to separate between similar compounds. So with that testing method, basically you could put in a little tiny sprinkling of turkesterone and fill it up with beta-ecdysterone, and it will show up as the same product. That was the issue with the initial independent testing that he posted on Reddit. Now, Derek did claim he had liquid chromatography mass spectrometry testing done, which is an adequate testing method, and he posted the results on Reddit. Now, he actually, as far as I know, I looked for it this morning and I couldn't find it. He deleted this post off his Reddit, but I was still able to save the link to this Imgur image. Now, this is the LCMS, the Liquid Chromatography Mass Spectrometry Report, and it is a failing result, which is probably why he ended up later deleting it, and we'll get into that in a second. So, it says average fill weight of each capsule is 473.88 milligrams, and total turkesterone is 34.17 milligrams per capsule. That is a failing result because if you look at the advertised complex on his website, Gorilla Mind, it says each capsule contains 500 milligrams of Ajuga turcanesca extract, standardized to 10% turkesterone. So if you have a 500 milligram capsule and 10% is turkesterone, that would mean you would expect to see each 500 milligram capsule containing 50 milligrams of turkesterone. This does not contain 50 milligrams of turkesterone. And on top of that, apparently ABC laboratories, they have gotten several warning letters from the FDA. They're a completely unreliable laboratory. So basically, again, he posted an unreliable lab result that actually is a failing test as proof that his turkesterone supplement is legitimate. The guy from Nootropics Depot, the guy who did this laboratory testing, he actually also posted this in the comment section of Sika Strength's video. I'll link this video in the description down below. The video itself is really good, but if you want to look at the whole comment thread, I'll just link that in the description. But he basically said the same thing. To start, the LCMS you posted is technically a failing result. If the capsules are supposed to be 500 milligrams of a 10% turkesterone complex, the total weight of the contents of the capsule, including fillers, only being 473.88 milligrams means there physically can't be 500 milligrams in there. So even the total fill weight of the capsules is incorrect. Plus, ABC only stated that there are a total of 239.7 milligrams of turkesterone complex per capsule. There was 500 milligrams of a 10% turkesterone complex in there. They would have found 50 milligrams. They found 34 milligrams per capsule. I'm going to need to see their back-end data to really assess if these numbers are meaningful or not, but just going on the numbers posted, it's not a passing result. So, again, I looked at Derek's user page and his subreddit, and I was not able to find the post of this result on there anymore. So I think after Nootropics Depot made this comment, he just deleted this off of his Reddit page because it's actually a failing result. I don't think Derek is really capable of assessing these lab results. So it is what it is. It just seems like this just doesn't look good for Derek. He seems to be just making up weird excuses, trying to pass off bad results as good results, and then when he's called out, he just deletes everything. So it doesn't look good for Derek. On top of that, Nootropics Depot does go into detail about how he doesn't really trust ABC Labs. Again, you can look at this whole comment. I'll link it in the description down below. And he also talks about how he really just has to look at, the back end, all their data, and he's just encouraging Derek. He's encouraging Derek to ask them about how they conducted their testing, just to see what's going on. And he also stated the LC-MS results were from March of last year. It was likely on a different batch than we tested. The numbers can vary from batch to batch, so it's hard for me to make determinations on the findings without more data. If I had a bottle of that specific batch, then we could do more direct comparisons on their data. Maybe you have retained a sample of that batch we can analyze. Being different batches introduces confounding variables. As I was saying before, China knows the first batches are the most likely to be tested, then brands ease up or go to skip a lot of testing, so they capitalize on this. I've seen shady stuff from China you wouldn't believe. So basically, what he's saying is what likely happened was that Derek asked for a sample of Turkesterone from the raw materials supplier from China. They gave him a good or pretty good sample, knowing that he was going to do some thorough testing on it. Then, once he's like, okay, all the testing came back pretty good, they just sent him bullcrap that they knew he probably wasn't going to test so that they could rip him off. If I had to guess, that's probably what's going on here. Chances are he was just being an idiot and he asked for testing samples. Obviously, if they're going to send him testing samples, they're going to be better samples than they typically sell. And then he figured those were going to be representative of all the raw materials he's going to buy from this company. And then when somebody like an actual ISO certified laboratory does proper independent testing later, they found that his supplements are crap. From all the information that I've seen so far, that seems to be what's going on. That is my best guess, given all the information that I have so far. And, of course, Greg Doucette, I haven't heard a peep from him. He hasn't commented on any of this at all, unsurprisingly, because he's a lying weasel. I don't know if he ever will comment on this. I'm sure if he gets enough backlash, he probably will, and then make some bullshit apology or make up some stupid excuse. But that is the update that I have for you all today. Again, I wouldn't buy Tercasterone. It probably doesn't work in the first place, and you're probably not even getting Tercasterone. You're probably just getting a supplement that's just beta-ecdysterone. So that's my advice. That's what's going on right now. Comment down below what you think, and as always, keep making those vegan gains.
What a relief. When will this poisonous product cease? This is another public service announcement. You can believe it or you can doubt it. Let us begin now with the cow. The way it gets to your plate and how.